Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2 on the Mysterious JG. Let's have a little tea ceremony together right now. Exquisite. Anyways, yeah, Hideyoshi kind of kicked our ass. Wasn't like a complete blowout. I just didn't do as well as I was hoping we would do in battle against Hideyoshi. But we've got our Evil Crusher split staff ready to go. Is there any point? It'd probably take at least one crack at him before giving up on our current layout of skills. But, yeah, we didn't do quite as well as I'd hoped we might do. I kept waiting for him to transform to some kind of souped-up yokai form, and when he just continued being normal guy, I was like, this should be pretty easy. And still lost. He does have quite a few boons he puts on himself. And it's entirely possible that this split staff will be way better than the glaive was. It's doing a much better job at knocking down his... yeah, it's actually doing a lot better right now. I slowed him down, but I didn't get the decreased key recovery thing, and I'm noticing that effect for sure. And unfortunately, purity's gone off of him now. Because we need to get that reestablished if at all possible. That's a pretty big deal. Get out of here, please? Can I get out of there? Thank you. Having a hard time getting purity back on. Oh, and I never got the ninja get out of jail free. It must have worn off. Can I just please get an evasion roll to work? Thank you. So he's putting all his goodies back on, so that's fair enough. As long as if I'm doing it to him, he gets to do it to me, probably. The monkey's just irritating. Because I don't know how much damage it'll do if I get caught by it, but it'll definitely mess up whatever I was working on. And he kind of hangs around for forever. You know what? Let's get some poison going. When did I get slowed down? Well, I got slowed down at some point. Ho, ho, ho. Why can't I get an attack off? What the hell? Like, nothing was working there. Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, I got him. Lord Kuras. Probably should have just done one more shot at the end of the last video. Because now I have to get a whole video's worth of content somehow. Took a risk of losing the boss battle to get rifle ammunition. Anyway, I guess now we can finally talk to our friend and come to an understanding, because clearly the issue has been that we haven't been speaking, and that once we do, everything will be fine. We will end this mission. Yeah, I might have overestimated how just gotten overexcited about how difficult the boss he was going to be. Now he's going to want to transform into a monster. Oh, we killed him. That's not what history says happens here. I mean, him turning into a demon also wouldn't have been what history says happens, but... Okay, so now I really don't know where the story's going. Can we, tell him that we're sorry I had to go this way? I guess that's us closing his eyes is as close as we're going to get to communicating any kind of remorse. And he hops up and grabs stones anyway, because he's already demified. Oh no, evil... This guy. We probably need to deal with him. Yeah, are we going to deal with this guy? Because he's kind of bad. Seems like he's the reason Hideyoshi went all cuckoo crazy. And is not dead. Although, with Hideyoshi back from the dead, I can see how he would no longer be at all interested in making peace with us since we, murdered him. But our elixir stock has been restored.
Magnificent. Taking down Tokichiro's stronghold like that. Well, no one else could have pulled off a feat like that. Ieyasu and Hanzo are going to be most pleased. Tadakatsu doesn't care. The forces on the battlefield are still battling fiercely, unaware of Tokichiro's defeat. Let's head back to the Togawa headquarters and give Tokichiro, or Tenkai, the good news.
And I guess, yeah, we don't... we are just going to be ignorant of the fact that the bad guys have brought him back to life. We used all the hot springs there. That's the important thing. High-spirited demon, 2 phase of hospitality. Yep, we got all the goodies we were supposed to get out of there. There's a new main mission here, the high-spirited demon. Interesting. We didn't unlock any new maps, apparently. Oh, well, there's a new side quest. A message from the deceased. Gesture roar. Get Amio Mage's locks.
Tokichiro's forces are approaching Shikoku, even with the might of the great Chosokabe army. Ah, Chosokabe, that's our clan.
Kind of. The battle with the yokai is sure to be a grueling one. Can I ask you to join the Chosokabe's army and fight with them? And do not worry, you do not have to win this on your own. We have other plans already in motion. Cool, we might get to hang out with the Chosokabe guy, what's his name? Batman? He goes around playing a balalaika for victory in Samurai Warriors games, yeah. Anyways, titles. Obtain prestige from titles. Extended yokai shift is pretty much what I've been going with. Of these. I wonder what title we earned that got us that. It should briefly say new before I... It was Guardian Spirit, Guardian Spirit something. It would have been like... Oh, maybe it was Dark Realm Terminator. I don't remember having gotten the 20th Guardian Spirit, but then again, there's a whole bunch of Guardian Spirits floating around at the beginning of that level, but I didn't remember getting the possessed by a spirit, whatever, message either. So... More ninja skills poised because I've been holding... I need to hold on to at least 2 to get the Mystic Arts when they become available, but, otherwise, Noxious Ground Fire. We've leveled up Toxic Ground Fire, even though I'm not using it. I mean, with these, it's reached the point where... I mean, I could go into whole new areas of stuff I'd never used before, but... Because they really limit how many they really limit how many skills you can equip at once. So getting super good at a few of them is kind of what you need to do. Pinwheel Shuriken, like, yeah, I don't know that there's any point to getting better at those. Caltrops I'm not using. Paralysis Shuriken. The thing about paralysis is that it as soon as you hit an attack, like paralysis gets applied to an enemy, and then as soon as you attack them, it's immediately off. So it's like you work your way up to applying paralysis status, and then you only get one hit. And a lot of the time, it's you don't quite realize you've got it ready to go. What am I trying to say? You're like spamming hits to try to get paralysis applied, and then suddenly it's applied and already removed because you were still spamming hits. Hemlock Broth. That's not a terrible one to get. Particularly, I could attach that to like something like this Switch Glaive, where I'm hitting like really fast, lots of little light hits. Let me worry about this later. Main thing I want to do is make sure I don't jump into a big battle before we do some inventory management. Illustration. So apparently we have new characters. Protagonist. Various guys who weren't really that important. But we've got new information on these are the Mori. Okay. These are guys that I killed the guy and then I killed the son and they had dialogue and it was awesome. Oh, but apparently there's yet even more characters that we hadn't unlocked yet. Sendo Rikyu. Oh, the Tea Master guy. Okay, Tales of the Nioh. This will just be these various scenes. So I don't normally like to do it on screen, but we don't have a lot of choice here. I'm going to run out of inventory space unless I organize my stuff. So we have a sword here, which I haven't... I'm keeping a Tokagamaru because it's got darkness power, but otherwise all these swords are part of a set or I'm not holding on to it. And dual swords, yeah, don't need that. Don't need either of these. This imbues lightning, which is pretty cool. Might hold on to it. And this is, a Multitude of Hopes. This is part of a set. This is apparently... Oh, this is a Tokichiro set as opposed to the earlier set, which was the Hideyoshi merchant-looking guy set. So, which of these is better? Break plus 7 or damage bonus, enemies defeated? Probably damage bonus, enemies defeated. I don't know. Bone Pile Spear. What's annoying is, yeah, like you can't even hold on to any extra Woppets because if you want to have all this stuff for the sets, you just don't have room. But none of the set stuff seems to be possessed with demonic power as the Bone Pile Spear is, so I'll hold on to a Bone Pile Spear. We got a new Holy Axe. If it out too long in the midnight sea. I'm going to hold on to it too. I'm like not getting rid of enough stuff here. Oh, this already has Imbue Purity. Plus 5. This is plus 6. But yeah, actually the Holy Axe is not as good, so never mind. Fuma Kusarigama. I don't even know why I'm holding on to some of the ones I'm holding on to here. I probably should just get... I need to get rid of some Kusarigamas and switch split staffs, probably. Like, what Kusarigama? This has Holy Power. This has Darkness Power. This also has Darkness Power. Probably don't really need this one anymore, even though I was using it a lot and got it leveled up. That was a really good weapon for a long time, but it's outclassed now. Active 110. And then Switch Glaives. They tend to drop the type of weapon that you're using, which is nice because they figure you're using the weapon you favor, so they'll give you some of those. But that's the best we've got, and it's going to be the best we've got for some time. I'm holding on to Imbue Fire. I'm holding on to Imbue Corruption. None of the new stuff we got is really going to be better than what we were already using. Now here's where I probably need to just go make myself get rid of some. Imbues Poison. Imbues Fire. This imbues Purity. But it's not as good as this one that imbues Purity, so it needs to go. This one just does melee damage. This one just does melee damage. This one imbues Purity. It might be as good as this one if it were leveled up, so I can hold on to it. This one imbues Water, so let's get rid of the older one that imbued Water. Never mind, I don't have another one that imbues Water. This imbues Purity, but it's way outclassed. No, it's not. It's level 101. And this one, I'm holding on to it because it imbues Corruption, but I really need, if I want Corruption on a split staff, I'm going to need to build a new, fancier split staff, is what I'm going to have to do. Warrior of the West bow. Well, bye-bye, Yoichi bow. Can't afford to hold on to a bow that isn't part of a set. So now Golden Boy and Warrior of the West honor. And that's not going to be sticking around. Don't know that I care about those either. Multitude of Hopes is a new set, so we'll be holding on to anything from it. Warrior of the West helmet is a new set. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get rid of any of this stuff. Inventory management's not doing anything useful here because I'm just going to keep holding on to everything. Merchant's Robes. Yeah, I guess it would make sense he would drop these. And yeah, huge increase in defensive value. Legendary Strategist Garb. Better than what we had. Golden Gourd Karas. Just pick one to hold on to. This one has Toughness +2. This one has increased attack and defense fists. I think I'll go with the one with more toughness. National Unity, but not as good as what we've already got. Kingo's Cuirass, not as good as what we've already got. Warrior West Cuirass. Suddenly we have a bunch of these. We never had any of them before, so I'll pick one. Untouched Amio Magic. Toughness +2. Increased attack and defense axe. Is this an axe set? I don't think it is. So I'll go with the one that increases toughness, even though... Well, this one's got life +52 and defense 12. That might be better. Yoriki. Okay, I saw something that I thought was Yokai Cuirass, and I was kind of weirded out. It's Yoriki Cuirass, and it is not part of a set, so I don't need to worry about it. Tiger Skin also is not part of a set. You know, it sounded like it might have been. Ferryman's Bracers. Don't pay the Ferryman's Bracers. Don't even set a price. Red Demon Gauntlets. I guess I didn't have these before. Attack and defense, dual swords. Toughness +2. Let's go with toughness +2. Because that's a spear set. We're not even going to be using dual swords with it. Even though dual blade is resonating. Merchant's Akama. I'm just going to go out and assume... Yeah, even without the toughness +2, this is just way better defense because I've been having a level 72 one hang around. This is level 103. It's nice to know that I can get like upgraded merchant's gear stuff if I replay that level because that's a good set to have for grinding purposes. Apparently we didn't have a Red Demon's Waistguard. We're building up the Red Demon set, which is not a bad one at all if you use the spear. Gives you key recovery, speed boost, and spear fall damage, and I think spear fall might be one of the tactics I actually like. Not 100%. Power, toughness. Yeah, I'll stick with this toughness. Goku Master Waistguard, but I'm not even going to bother to check it. Defense is so much lower. Raymond Greaves. Legendary Strategist Shoes, which apparently I didn't have already. That's kind of surprising. Enemy Sensor, Treasure Sensor. And it's a pretty lightweight set, too, I believe. Golden Gourd Greaves. What does this actually do? Gives you auto life recovery, which is nice. Cherry Blossom damage, melee, Amrita earned is good. Damage bonus, Amrita gauge. That might not be a bad set at all, really. Conqueror's Greaves. Nah. Warrior of the West Greaves. Rogues Greaves. Luther's specific set. Because he's the leader of the rogues. Fire resistance. Let's see. This gives me damage taken over time fire. This is not as good. Better broad defense, though. Lightning resistance of 17. This has 17.1. This has 16. But it also gives me a ninja bonus. Whatever. Try not to just hold on to accessories unless I know I'm going to use them. Kodama sensor, but I've got lots of stuff with Kodama sensor now. Ninja bonus. Defense bonus. Magic. That's actually a really high defense item if I'm just looking for raw defense. Tokichiro's Gourd. Auto-grave recovery. Oh, it's part of him. Okay, he actually has a specific thing you need to have equipped to get his gear. That's unusual, isn't it? Anyway. Hopefully it doesn't take us 800 hours to get into the Hidden Tea House. And we can just quick drop these off for points. Got any tea utensils to appraise? We did. But they're crap, apparently. Okay. Oh, I forgot to actually check my tea sets. Because I did get some new stuff from them from the last time we cleared out inventory. Anyway, there's some more glory. Probably should be getting Amrita instead of glory. But you never know when a really expensive transformation I want to check out will appear as a thing that we can do. Let's go to the shrine, or no, the hut, excuse me, and check our tea setup real quick before we try to do anything else. Remodel hut, tea utensils. Select placement. Recommended placement. Overall is highest. Eccentricity is highest. Yeah, everything goes up there, so I don't know. Anyway, we still got our fun little spider friend hanging out. So let's do the next little side mission. A message from the deceased. Tokichiro's forces. Let's go to... Yeah, we're here chillaxing on Choskabe land here. So this should be a whole new map, because we've never fought in this island. This notorious island, look at it, far out to sea, serves as a penal colony. Really? Okay, I thought this was a Shikoku. I guess this is a small island off the shore of Shikoku, rather than Shikoku. And I didn't see if there are Kodamas in this level. Well, this will end up being something... Well, never mind. I was going to say it's something we'll check out from the other side. But it doesn't even look like that's a thing. So they said there's a plan. And I don't have to win the battle by myself. But I feel like I probably do. Well, come on then. Oh. Back to this, probably we should push to something that I could use leveling up with. Well, he's not going to follow me, so I can take my time now and play around with different weapons. I could start leveling this up, because it'll probably be better once it's leveled. Or I could just play around with Switchglaive and get some more points for that most important of weapons. And that, like, low stance, it's really effective in some situations, but I feel like I was leaving myself open a lot using it. Sure, I'm collecting plenty of gunpowder bombs, though. That's important. because I can build them myself using ninja power, so it's important that I have lots of ones that I'm never going to use that don't take up ninja power. Ooh. Oh, you jerk. I should have come up and killed you real quick so that you couldn't blow your horn. Well, I could probably still separate the crowd a bit. That worked better than it should have. Damn it. Why did I have to get the other guy? It's like the one mm's good, two mm's bad. Alright, that's taken care of. Is that an elixir? It is, so I'll take an elixir. Didn't really need one, but there's an elixir just sitting there that's just going to go into the storage, so why not top off? Let's go in a totally different area from the one that I just started clearing. Yeah, kick down. See? Shortcut, guys. Shortcut. Now, as soon as you stop for a second, you die. Well, ish. She actually didn't die all the way because this weapon just doesn't have the sneak attack damage that I'd like. Alright, jerk. Oh, fuck. I thought I had like a path to him. Oh, boy, that was bad. I should not have done that. Anyway. How did you get up here, friend? Well, I guess there's a ladder because I climbed it, duh. Boop. Yeah, I don't know if there's Kodama hidden in this level, but I'm not It's certainly a new map. We have not been here before. Somebody's stomping around all loud. Alright, little buddy. That was rude. So he's going to come stomping back. I mean, I could vaguely try to sneak up on him, but... is it really worth the effort? It is not. It would have just taken way more time to deal with him if I decided to try to play for a sneak attack. Okay, there's a treasure chest I should open. This is a penal colony, so I'm finding prison cells, I guess. And I'm not sure what the overall objective is. We're supposed to be fighting Hideyoshi's army, per the description, stopping them from taking over Shikoku. That's probably a good place to have, because this is some kind of battle zone. I did not mean to jump off there. Crap. But getting rid of the cannon guy was probably wise. So I picked a good direction from which to approach. No pushover. Okay, maybe I can activate my friends who were defeated, because there's somebody over here. Yeah, somebody over here they were fighting, who's presumably an ally. Let's get going, whoever you turn out to be. What did I get hit with? Oh, he's got some kind of choke slam attack. Crap! Need to get away, because I do not have get out of jail free activated. Oh, fuck. It said take in its circle, and I stupidly took it rather than actually taking an elixir by pressing down and actually using an elixir. I'm going to go right back to the beginning of the level because there were no interim save points whatsoever, and that sucks. Alright, guys, well, when we come back next time, we will try to do better than we just did, because we didn't do that good. I'm Serious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Catch you next time with more of Nioh 2. Bye-bye.